guess what? I got a Discord server. Did you see Steven gave you wait, what? Wait, nah, you're shitting me. No way, no fucking way, no fucking way.
Yes way.
I definitely enjoy, you know, I do enjoy watching all the content creation that comes out of our community. Yours, Lazy Peons, pretty much everyone's, even the Lord of Salt. 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 Lord of Salt.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's your favorite neighbor Giant here with another video about Ashes of Creation. Today we're doing something towards the realm of theory crafting. One of the topics, one of the things I like to talk about the most is player behavior as soon as the release happens. Because most other MMORPGs, you have a set starting point. And you get guided through your journey by, you know, quests and everything. Everything is pre-written, everything is scripted. So Ashes is not going to have that to a certain degree. You can pick where you want to spawn, you can pick where you want to settle, you can pick which node is going to be yours. So player behavior in that whole scenario for me always has been kind of interesting. And I think the earliest point in time where we get to see how players will behave is in Alpha 1, which is going to be next year. But I found a game that lets me create worlds and has a certain function that I find really interesting, where it can simulate how certain things would work out to a certain degree. I'm not going to say this is one-on-one, this is how it's going to happen, this is like 100% accurate. This is just a little bit fun. So the game that I found is called Worldbox. It lets you create your own worlds. And I spent the past 3 days redrawing and trying to rebuild a pixel version of Vera. Yes, I spent time and built a pixel version of Vera. So what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to spawn the 4 main races, orcs, dwarves, elves, and humans, at the 4 divine gate that were mapped out and pointed out at the original world map that was given to us a while ago. And after that, the AI of each race takes over, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So this is just me having a little bit of fun with the Ashes, and I hope you enjoy this video, and let's see how this goes. Okay everybody, so this is what we're doing today. So I try to recreate Vera, the world of Ashes of Creation, as good as possible. As you can see, this was my first time doing it, so I think I did a pretty good job. I got all the major regions. I got the snow region, I got the desert, I got the beach region for I'm pretty sure that's where the Nukai, the beach dwarf come from. So what we're gonna do today is the following. I set up a world that is pretty much self-running. Kingdoms expand by themselves, so meaning I will place the 4 races at the 4 spots that are marked on the original Intrepid map. And at each point I will release, or I will spawn one of the 4 major races. So for example, right here, show you, right here we have the humans. So the humans will be spawning here. The elves will be spawning right up here. So there. The dwarves are right up here. And the orcs are right down here. So the world is regrowing, meaning as if something gets chopped down, it regrows. Wolves, monsters, and all that stuff, they attack. They're hostile towards the 4 main races, and I decided the way that I will play this is as soon as a race expands to a second settlement, at that point I will trigger some sort of event. As you can see, we can do everything from earthquakes, tornadoes, acid rains, volcanoes, all the way till bombs. I don't think we can do the bombs, but we can spawn a lot of monsters. So going based on which way they're expanding, I will try to recreate something that fits that situation. Also, the characters, not the characters, the races will be able to declare war to each other. So that's also going to be interesting to see how that's going to react. So I'm just going to press play. And we're just gonna see where this takes us. All right. Okay. Good. Here we go. So I did this in previous tests, and I always know the humans. They always have a really hard time at the beginning. So every race starts out with 50 settlers. So the humans already losing a bunch of them. Probably due to, yeah, wildlife. For some reason, the human spawn point on this map for wildlife is really hard. So I might have to. Yeah, the bears are giving the humans really big trouble. Hey everybody, Giant here. If you are enjoying this video, make sure to give it a like and comment below. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and press that bell button so you don't miss my next video. Make sure to watch till the end and have fun. Yeah, you see, like, the bears are way too powerful for the humans at the early stages of this game, so we're just gonna go in and spawn a bunch more humans. There we go. They're back up at 50 now, so let's see how the other ones are doing. Elves are always doing well, the dwarves are doing well, so, and the orcs are also doing well. So one of the things that I feel this game presents really well when it comes to Ashes of Creation is, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, when they spawn into Ashes, they will not like go far away from the main gate and just start building nodes around the Divine Gate. And I feel this represents that whole mindset really, really well. Okay, let's check back in. So the elves are just, you know, they're doing the thing, they're farming. And how are the dwarves doing? The dwarves, okay, so now we gotta pause. So now we have the situation where the dwarves, they expanded. So their zone of influence grew. So now we have to trigger some sort of world event because their zone of influence increased, their node size increased. So now the world is reacting. So the dwarves are in a mountain range. So mountains have what? Bears, spiders, dragons. I don't think I want to call it dragon just yet because a dragon now would be kind of wow. So I think we're gonna go with bears. I think the dwarves, they woke up some sort of bear family, so we're gonna spawn right up here. Yeah, 6 bears should be fine, right? See how the dwarves do. Oh yeah, here come. Okay, so the fighting of the bears, They're doing way better than the humans did for some reason, I think. Yeah, they're doing way better than the humans did. Like the humans, how are the humans doing, by the way? No, they're doing good. Now that all the bears have been taken out, but the dwarves, they just destroyed the humans. But they lost that extra zone of influence, so... But they did fight off the... Okay, we gotta pause again. They did. Okay, so the dwarves fought off the bears, which is good. And now the orcs are expanding. So the orcs expanded toward the beaches. Beaches, well, now I'm thinking kind of... what's it called? Sea of Thieves. So I know we can spawn skeleton warriors. Oh, yeah, you know what? On this island, there was a treasure that was guarded by skeleton warriors. So there you go. Have fun with that. Okay, so the skeleton warriors didn't not attack the orcs. The orcs lost the zone of influence. But the dwarves, again, the dwarves are kind of destroying everything that gets thrown their way. Okay, and we're back. So the orcs, they cannot deal with skeleton warriors for some reason. And the dwarves are again expanding, and now they're fighting the elves, which I kind of dig. And the elves are kicking their ass. The elves are using a lot of archers. The dwarves are just running around like aimlessly because they also have to deal with the orcs. But yeah, the elves are now expanding and they're pushing really hard. So I wonder, how can I ruin their day? What could be something that happened? And I think I have an idea, because the humans got wiped out and they're pushing towards the humans down. So that's why the world, in all of its glory, decided to spawn a zombie horde. That's all the dead humans that got killed by the elves. They're now back to finish the job, which is not gonna take the elves a lot of work to kill them. Going back over here, the orcs are again expanding. They're expanding. They're going upward now, which is good. Down here, they're pretty strong down here. They don't have anything to worry about here. And wanna kind of like mess up their day a little bit. So let's see. They're pushing towards the desert, and I know I can do something really nasty, which is a tornado, but I think it's too early for a tornado. So I think that's why we're gonna wait a little bit and see how they will react later on, because the elves, they got almost completely decimated by my zombie horde, which is awesome. I want the elves to push down towards the snowy area so I can do something. And as soon as the orcs reach this mountain range, or the dwarves, whatever comes first, I'm gonna spawn a dragon. Because oh wait, if the orcs manage to push all the way over here to the left, that's gonna spawn a dragon. I'm not gonna spawn anything when they fight over this area, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna go to war really soon. So I'm gonna fast forward again, because like I said, this is like a simulation, so I cannot force growth, so we just have to wait. So I'll be right back with you guys again. Okay, so something really cool is happening right now. So I just paused the game for a specific reason. The dwarves are kind of having problems right now, but the elves and the orcs, they're expanding pretty hard. And I just noticed right up here in this corner, you got two fights going on. You got one on one side, the orcs are fighting the elves, because the elves, for some reason, they're coming now down this way. Right, they're swimming all the way across the ocean and they're coming this way. And then on this side, you got the orcs and the dwarves are fighting. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but the orcs they're really pushing. So I'm pretty sure soon there's gonna be some world event in response to their growth. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm probably gonna do something really mean. Okay, so they keep fighting. They're pushing back the invaders. The orcs are really strong now. Now the orcs are kicking ass, and they're pushing back the dwarves. They push back the elves, but they're pushing towards the desert, and everybody knows what it's in the desert. In the desert, it's hot. So in the desert, there's a bunch of how do I best say this? In the desert, there's a bunch of demons. So yeah, so let's see how the orcs handle this. Oh shit, demons are kind of OP. Okay, demons are a little bit too OP. Okay, demons are fucking wrecking the dwarves, the orcs. Oh, they're putting everything on fire. Holy shit. Oh shit, demons are wrecking shop. Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, no, the orcs managed to repel them, so that's a good. So let's see. Okay, so our elf friends are pushing, and they're pushing hard. So they're pushing towards the snow area. So how about we decide that there is an icy tower in the snow area, not stolen from Game of Thrones. And it's called the Ice Tower, which spawns cold ones and freezes the ground. So pretty much it's Ice Crown Citadel meets the White Walkers. So let's see how the elves respond to this. And I'm gonna spawn, yeah, just. So these frozen ones, or let's call them White Walkers, they go around and they just freeze everything. They're like the opposite of demons. Demons burn everything, they freeze everything, and the elves are not really. They don't really attack. They're not attacking them just yet. But as you can see, the frozen ones, they're starting to freeze the water. They freeze everything around them. They kill all the trees. So let's see how the elves will manage this. Now, okay, one elf tried to attack, but did not manage. Back over here. Okay, so pause. So our dear orc friends, after they repelled the demon horde, they expanded towards the west. So, as I said earlier, the west spawns a dragon. So, look at him. Look at him. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. He's kind of wreck shop. Okay, here we go. And okay, there we go. Now he's attacking. Thank you. Oh, he's doing even more damage than the. Oh, dude. Maybe. Right. Destroy the node. Oh, that one did hurt. Holy shit. Okay. Calm down. Okay, I think one dragon is gonna kill the entire orcs. Let's see how we're doing over here. The elves are still not worrying about the White Walkers. What are the dwarves up to? The dwarves are fighting. What are the dwarves? The dwarves are getting kicked. Ah, that's why. Okay, so the orcs are attacking the dwarves up north, and they managed to kill the dragon. Okay, so but they did not lose a lot of territory. Neither did the elves. The elves are now actively engaging the White Walkers, so that's at least something that's happening. But yeah, the orcs managed to completely destroy the dwarves. Woohoo! So only 2 races are left. 2 races, and then the complete opposite side of the map. So here's what we're gonna do. Because this is, I cannot, like, honestly, like, would have to let this run all night for there to be a deciding factor. So what we will instead do, we will spawn a couple hundred more of each race and see just who wins. And as you can see, I did spawn a bunch more of each race. I spawned 100 more elves, 100 more orcs. And now let's see what's happening. Oh, look at this. Those. So apparently one of the orc factions split up from the main faction. And no, 2 actually. So we got 2 extra orc factions now. Let's see how are they to each other? How is the diplomacy between? Okay, so these guys are. Okay, wait, no, we're going way too fast. So the elves are actively now hunting orcs. Actively, then they are one united force. What are these guys? These guys are friendly to everybody. It's probably just those 2 that are fighting each other. These guys over here are friendly towards those 2 factions. So they're not fighting anybody. But guess what? We can force them to fight. We're not gonna not this time around. Okay, let's check over here. So the elves actually managed to defeat the White Walkers. I want to take a quick look at this. So the elves are currently leading when it comes to military force, but the orcs are ahead when it comes to buildings. This separated orc clan is, I don't know what they're doing, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. Okay, so something interesting is happening. So the orcs are expanding really fast and really aggressively, while their brotherly clan is not doing anything really. The elves are expanding as well, but a little bit more slowly, so soon they're gonna have, I mean, there's already some fighting going on between them 2, but not major. So, but because the orcs are now really expanding, I mean, they took now control over that extra secondary clan. I feel like we're gonna have to pause and do something major now, but the question is what we're gonna do. So what I think one of the cool things we can do is an earthquake. Question is where. So I'm pretty sure because the dragon spawned here, I kind of want to trigger the earthquake right here. So there you go. That earthquake do much. It did some damage, but not that much. So let's see. The elves are also they're pushing further down south. So what we're doing this time around, we are going to spawn a horde of cold ones. Gonna spawn them, I think, right near the elf settlement. And these are gonna be the remaining forces of the tower that was taken down earlier. Alright, here we go. And the orcs forces are coming in to defeat the White Walkers, and the White Walkers are pretty much just ignoring them and destroying the elves left and right while freezing everything else. It's interesting to see. I wonder if there's gonna be something like this in Ashes, where you know, you have an event where you can use your monster coin to become a White Walker and literally freeze the landscape. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so the elves pretty much managed to defeat White Walkers, while the orcs are power. They're expanding more and more. So we're gonna fast forward again and be right back with you guys. So the orcs now own half of the map. So half of Vera belongs to the Renkai or the Vec. And now they even cross over to the East Continent, which was mostly under elf control, at least the northern part. But now the elves are getting pushed back further and further. There are small skirmishes between elves and orcs, and the orcs excuse me, the orcs are having problem getting on land because the elf archers are just decimating them as soon as they hit land. But now, you know, we might be, this might be over soon. This might be complete world domination for the orcs really soon. Okay, so right now the orcs and the elves are really going at it, and the elves actually managed to invade the orc territory and are fighting now over here. And they're kicking their ass. They're kicking their ass pretty good. And some of the orcs managed to get up north, but the elf archers are just killing them in. So let's see what the elves that came down south are doing. So they're fighting pretty well. They're actually pushing all the orcs back pretty well. But as you can see, the orcs are, it's like not even fair. Like the western part of the map is completely under orc control. So I think it's time that there's another server event happening, and this time it's gonna be a big one. By big one, I mean something that, you know, is world changing. So let's see, what would the Lord of Sandals do? Oh yeah, I think tornadoes are pretty nice. So pause real quick. So we're gonna have a tornado right here, tornado right here, a tornado right here, and go. Let's see how that impacts the orc population. I don't think it's gonna do a lot of damage, but I think it's gonna do enough to, you know, change the outcome of this conflict. Let's take a closer look. So yeah, you see, like, that's, I think we're kind of done at this point, because I did not expect the orcs to have almost 200 more units than the elves at this point. Even with the tornadoes going all over the map, it doesn't seem to change a lot. No. So I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna say the orcs, they took over the world and conquered Vera for themselves. This was more fun than I expected. And by the way, I have to ship. But I enjoyed this a lot, because it kind of shows that, or it showed me that, you know, as soon as players start interacting with the world, a lot of things can happen. Okay, this time around, I just triggered stuff, you know, like I wanted to, but within Ashes, this will all be automated, so nobody has any control over it. So this is really like, this was a lot of fun, because now I want to wonder how it's going to be in Ashes. What's going to happen when you know, orcs really conquer the entire world? How are the GMs are going to react? How is the server? How is the map? How is the world going to react to orcs just dominating? So let me know what you think. If you like this sort of video, press that sub button, press that bell button, leave a comment. Let me know what sort of scenario you want me to build. And I'm gonna work on the Ashes map, on the Vera map a little bit better, try to make it a little bit more accurate. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you on the Ashes Creation Community Discord. Peace.
Even the Lord of Salt.
That is the best thing ever! This is the best fucking thing ever.